Good morning, everyone. Carol here from aquahaven747.com. We made it to the end of January, and I just thought I should do a quick little video to give you an update on how I did with my no spend challenge that I did this past month. If you have done one as well, I'd love to hear how you did in the comments below. So I'll just turn the camera around and show you my printables. I wrote out a few little notes for you, and yeah, full disclosure, it was not perfect, but I think I did okay. So if that is something that interests you, please keep watching, and I'll see you at the end. So here is the first printable I had for the No Spend Challenge. Just a quick little review, and I will link the original video in the end screen at the end. But this is for the month of January. My savings goal was a trip to England in May. Now that may change to the fall because I'm going with other people, and apparently may not work for them. But I'm still going to try and save as much money as possible for that. You can see 2 X's here. Those are 2 days that I kind of did not follow my rules, but every other day I did. So my rules again, use up what I have, no non-essential purchases, and repairs are allowed, which is actually an exception. For no buy, no alcohol, eating out, home decor, books, clothes, beauty products, and I had a low buy budget for my food of $100. Now the exceptions were gift cards. I can use gift cards to buy things, redeem some points, and I could buy some perishable food, dairy and eggs, and any super deals up to the $100. And I could also buy dog food because she likes her chicken hearts and lettuce. So, alcohol. I was successful in not buying any more alcohol. Even though I have a gift card for some, I did not use it this month. I was given some wine for Christmas, and I actually used that up. I think by January the 2nd, it was all gone. But I didn't go and buy any more alcohol, so that I did good with. Eating out. I'm sure you probably already guessed that eating out were the things that I kind of screwed up on there. On my spending tracker here, I wrote down a few things that I didn't succeed with on my no buy challenge, because I didn't write everything down that I spent here. As I already mentioned in my last video, I keep track of everything I spend anyway. So I just put down here the couple of things, or 3 things actually, that I should not have spent money on, or I was trying not to spend money on. And then I summed up some other stuff, which I will get into as well. So eating out, I had to go to a hospital in another city a couple of times, and that was when I was eating out. The first one was for breakfast because I don't eat breakfast early, and the second one was for a dinner, and I actually used my gift card for that, and I only had to pay an extra $5 cash that went towards the tip, so I could make sure that the waitress got the full amount that she had earned. And so that was with the eating out thing. Now, home decor, I didn't really get any home decor, but I did buy a water bottle at Value Village. It was brand new, so for $4.50. I think normally they were like $15. And yeah, some water bottles do eventually get worn out, so I thought I would grab that. And so that's it for my actually things that I wasn't supposed to spend money on that I did. I didn't spend any money on books or clothes or beauty products, so that was good. Where I did really well, my low buy for food for $100, I actually spent $92.95, so that was great. Another exception I had was my dog food, and I spent $29.04 for her. I did use a points redemption to get some of my dog food yesterday, so I only had to actually pay 50 cents there. Although that's an exception anyway, so I thought that I just include that. I had not put down here no entertainment, but I was kind of thinking that in the back of my mind. And I did spend $3 to go skating with my grandkids one day. And under here, another exception really is that repairs are allowed. And thank God for that, because I had a lot of things come up unexpectedly. My shower head kind of sprung a leak, and I had to get that replaced. So that was $39.18. And because I had to replace the arm as well. And thank God my sweetheart was able to help me out there, because I wasn't strong enough to get the old one off. And I didn't have to call a plumber for that. So that was one thing I had to get fixed. And then one of my apartments, the thermostat was faulty, and I had to get something done with the vent too. That ended up being $414.98 unexpectedly. And of course, another apartment, I had a drain plug up, and initially, and I had to replace the air valve, and I tried Drano, so that was $47.71. And then the plumbers, when they finally did come and get it taken care of, was over $900, which I still have not paid, because I put that on my credit card, so I got a few extra weeks before I have to pay that. And I also had a problem with my car not starting. I thought I was going to have to get a new battery, but the battery's fine. The alternator's fine. I don't know if it was a loose connection or if it was just because it was super cold for a bit there. I don't know. Or maybe the starter's on the way out. I'm just kind of keeping my fingers crossed that nothing else happens. And I also wanted to mention I did buy some new fry pans that were on my list to buy, but I used gift cards for that. So there's those two. Now this was the last printable I had, which was Reflections on the No Spend Challenge. And I'd already answered the first question, was why did I do this? Which was to be more aware and intentional about all my purchases and eliminate waste. The second question, what did I learn? Well, life happens. Things will upset your plans. There will be emergencies, unexpected events, etc. And there will always be temptations, and you need to have backup plans. So one thing I wanted to add in there, I ran into an old friend of mine, and she said, well, why don't we get together for lunch or go out for lunch? And I'm immediately thinking, oh, no, I can't do that, because I got no eating out as one of the rules. So I suggested she come to my place for lunch, and I would cook her something, and that worked out really well. I hate to say it, but I will, that I'm actually not a bad cook these days. So my food is just as good, if not better, than some restaurants. So there's that. Now the final question, what do I need to work on? I need to make more money, and I need to sell some unwanted needed items, because, even with being really careful and intentional about my spending, my income is not prepared to deal with extra $900 bills here and $400 bills there. I mean, I can handle the odd one once in a while, but not all at the same time. I really need to make more money. So that is that. Well, if you've stayed to the end here, I thank you for watching. And if you have done this challenge, let me know how you did. And if you have any other tips for people going ahead, I will link the blog down below, the link, so you can read more about tips on doing this challenge if you're interested in doing it yourself. Going forward, I will probably be doing this again at least another month or two. I have some big bills coming up, and hopefully I can still make some more money to compensate for that. But I also, of course, still want to save for my trip to England at some time this year, whenever we end up going. Um, but anyway, if you found this informative, please give me a like, a thumbs up, and subscribe if you haven't already, because I would love to have you. See you in the next one.